sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices for it. It is a monster matchup, Jim Bedlin.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So it's down to business here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Julian Alvarez, Peter, is a player who I think is very intelligent with his movement. Often he plays in the number 10 position. He just drops that little bit deeper to suck defenders out of position. And once he's done that, then he's capable of creative force in getting other people in behind. So there's an unselfishness to his game.
Off the ball! Oh, split-second reaction.
Oyarzabal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Baina. Simeone. Romero. Paredes. De Paul. Simeone. Now he's off and running. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Kubasi. Pedri. Moved on forwards. Ferran Torres. Baina. Well read, nice interception. Romero. Otamendi. De Paul. Otamendi gently done. Kubasi. Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedri. Otamendi. McAllister. Senesi. McAllister. Senesi. McAllister. And it's played forward. Paredes. And it's Messi. And here's Alvarez. De Paul. And that was very necessary. Crossed into the box. And out it comes again. That's really well manoeuvred. Baina. Yamal. Yamal chooses to go cross-field. Rodri. Yamal. Rodri. Proves too strong. Now it's Alvarez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres. Messi. Now it's Alvarez. And it's Messi. De Paul. Messi. That's very neat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Otamendi. McAllister. Baina. Yamal. Yamal played over towards the opposite flank. Kubasi. Pedri. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres, spread out to the left. Messi. Romero. McAllister. Alvarez. McAllister. Kubasi. Rodri. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. Otamendi. Senesi. Otamendi. Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Howson. Kubasi. Pedri. Alvarez. And it's Messi. Now it's Alvarez. Ferran Torres.
Argentina seem ready to just bide their time for the moment. Patience seems to be the operative word.
Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of...
Llorente! That's a corner kick. Paredes with the clearance. Played in with purpose. Senesi attempts a clearance. Rodri. And it's Llorente. Alvarez. In with the challenge. And he has been fouled there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Pedri. Ferran Torres chasing after it. Otamendi. Senesi. McAllister. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. De Paul. And it's played in here. Great chance! Mikel Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. Yamal. Baina. Llorente. Now what's he got in mind? Baina. And here's Llorente. That's an excellent interception. And here's Pedri. Pedri. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Howson with the clearance. And here's Messi. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And here's Messi. That's tidy. And here's de Paul. Romero. Yamal was only too happy to help out in defence. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Paredes producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Moved on forwards. Rodri. Pedri. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Alvarez. And it's played forward. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's gone for a throw-in. Messi. De Paul. Simeone. Now then, the ball's come loose. Ferran Torres. Mikel Oyarzabal. Howson. Yamal. Baina. Howson. Looks to the other side. Romero cuts it out.
Spain are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Rodri. Oyarzabal. Baina. Now it's Yamal. Pedri. Rodri. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Martinez, long ball by the goalkeeper. Howson. Rodri. Pedri. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Yep, it's a corner. And it's been taken short. Looking to go deep. And he's there to clear it. Chooses to go back. And it's Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal, gets the shot away! And he has kept it out somehow.
Oyarzabal is offering a right smile there.
De Paul. De Paul, gently done. Kubasi. Grimaldo. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Otamendi. Otamendi shifted upfield. McAllister forwards and with intent. Llorente gets over and intercepts. Pedri. Kubasi. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. Yamal looking to run onto it. Acuna makes the interception. McAllister. Simeone. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice physical challenge. Messi. Yamal. McAllister. Paredes. And it's played forward, calmly anticipates. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Defending of the desperate variety. Paredes. And it's McAllister. Now it's Yamal. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, that's neat. Out towards the flank. He is just caressing the ball. Llorente. Baina. And here's Llorente. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Llorente. And here's Yamal. Baina. And here's Yamal. Played out to the right. Baina. And here's Oyarzabal. Good chance here. He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Baina with the short one. That's good play. Chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Baina. Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres tries to dink it through. Baina. Hefty. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Wonderful save by Martinez. Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Oh, smashing header. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Senesi. Acuna. Oh, can he get onto this? Spain have reclaimed it. Oh, nicely intercepted. Otamendi. McAllister. Otamendi. De Paul. Paredes. Paredes shifted upfield. Howson. Baina. Llorente. Yamal. Oh, a delicate chip through. Llorente. Simeone absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Howson. Llorente. Baina. Played towards the other side. Ferran Torres. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Alvarez. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Baina. And he goes cross-field. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Rodri. Over to the left. Romero. Alvarez. Out to the right. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And here's Alvarez. Oh, shooting chance! And the ball's come loose here. Howson aimed forwards. Romero. McAllister. McAllister played out towards the right wing.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Pedri. Pedri forwards and with intent. McAllister. Paredes. McAllister. Paredes. De Paul. Senesi, gently done. Pedri. Rodri. Oh, good spread. McAllister. De Paul. Otamendi goes forward. Llorente gets across to intercept that. Baina. Yamal. And here's Yamal. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Crosses it in. Senesi is there and he can get that clear. And he's managed to gift it back. Moved on forwards.
Well, Oyarzabal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Paredes forwards and with intent. Alvarez. Simeone. Alvarez. Tries a shot! It's a good-looking delivery. De Paul. Here comes it. It's a Mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Spain, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Senesi. Messi. Pedri. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. De Paul. And it's played forward. It's just beyond his reach. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Pedri. Grimaldo. Baina. Yamal. Lovely bit of skill. Llorente. Now it's Yamal. Yamal shoots! It's anyone's ball now. Acuna gets it clear. Pedri. Grimaldo. Played towards the other side. Now that's well seen too. Oyarzabal. Yamal. And here's Baina. Llorente. Now here's the delivery. Romero attempts a clearance. De Paul. Romero. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodri. And it's Pedri. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. There's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Messi. De Paul. Succumbs to the pressure. Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres shifted upfield. Very nicely done. Hit into the middle. Up he goes! Oh, it's come loose. Baina. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Paredes can get it clear. McAllister. Alvarez is onto it in a flash. The pass has gone astray. Llorente. Baina. Yamal. Senesi. Simeone. Alvarez. Now it's Simeone. Alvarez. Big chance! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I would say, Peter, that the scoreline isn't entirely reflective of that first half. There's been a decent ebb and flow. The penalty obviously jumps out as the moment, but there's plenty of time left to see things change.
Spain. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Spain are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Great defending, strong and determined. Kubasi. Howson. Kubasi. Llorente. McAllister trying to keep this in. Paredes. Alvarez played out to the left flank. Nicely shaped cross. Baina. Yamal. That's a throw. And it's Paredes. Acuna, and oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Alvarez really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
And here's Yamal. Oyarzabal. And here's Yamal. He's having a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Senesi, McAllister, Acuna, well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Paredes, and here's Alvarez. Out for a throw. And it's McAllister. In it comes. And that is good defending. It's been repelled. McAllister. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Alvarez! Decent enough try.
Alvarez certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Nice interception, well timed. Acuna. Senesi. Alvarez looks to get on the end of this. Rodri. Baina. Howson. It's run loose here. Kubasi. Aim forwards. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Acuna. Paredes. De Paul. Simeone. And a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Argentina really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Baina. Howson. Baina. Rodri, gently done. Pedri. Yamal. Baina. Llorente. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Aimed in towards the centre. Rodri. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. Has crossed into the middle. No, he's overshot the green. Moved on forwards. Acuna. Acuna chooses to go cross-field. Pedri. It's a good run down the left-hand side. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Romero did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Acuna. Acuna forwards and with intent. Rodri. Llorente. Pedri. Kubasi. Yamal is onto it in a flash. Good work on the right flank here. Oh, nice touch. And here's Llorente. Ferran Torres. And it's Grimaldo. Could try cutting inside here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short. Looking for a decent ball in. Baina. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. Deftly away. They get a throw in. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he cuts out the supply. Simeone. Well timed, excellent interception. Baina. Now it's Yamal. Ferran Torres. And he shoots! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, that looked very much like a case of stage fright. His job is to steer clear of the keeper.
And here's Messi. Romero has it in a wide position. Oh, sweet feet. And he'll shoot here! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Paredes. Simeone. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Llorente. Baina. Howson. Howson shifted upfield. Ferran Torres. Rodri. Mikel Oyarzabal. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. And here's Oyarzabal. And he thumps it clear. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Baina. And here's Oyarzabal. Llorente. Shot a goal! That's going to go a long way. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. Alvarez. Ferran Torres. Calmly anticipates. Alvarez. Takes the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kubasi. Plenty of action at either end, just nothing to show for it.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
Llorente. Now who's going to be first to this? Picks it up out wide.
Spain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oyarzabal. Shot, surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Could be take chance to shoot. Thinks one through. Simeone is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Played out to the right. Otamendi. Tries a deft little ball. Howson. And back to the keeper they go. Ferran Torres. Spain to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. De Paul. Otamendi. De Paul. Paredes. McAllister. Now he's got space here. And the shot! He's got a goal!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Argentina have fired themselves in front.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Ferran Torres. Your impression so far, Jim?
Spain are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Rodri. Oh, it's come loose. Yamal have it back and can go again. Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Yamal's cross.
Spain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Argentina are more than happy to defend deep now. They've decided that it's not worth taking any more risks.
Unlike their opponents, who have to do precisely the opposite, and time is running out on them. And he's picked out the run. He has found the way through. Simeone. He slings it in. And it's corner. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Baina. Yamal. Baina played over towards the opposite flank. De Paul. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Messi. Romero. Pedri. Kubasi. Looks to the other side. Yamal, now he's off and running. That'll be a throw. Howson. Pedri, and he goes cross-field. Llorente. Rodri. Llorente. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Paredes. Grimaldo gets over and intercepts. And it's Llorente. Llorente takes aim and crosses. Messi. De Paul. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Yamal. Baina. Llorente. Baina. And here's Llorente. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Yamal. Pedri. Great ball if he can... Chance! Oh, taken with style! with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And it's McAllister. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's been repelled. Oyarzabal proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too. Eyes Romero with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's really well manoeuvred. Caught offside that time. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Rodri. Baina. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Chance for a shot! It's a loose ball. It's a Yamal! Oh, they could be caught out here. Plenty waiting in the middle. Pedri. Baina on the finish! And that's a real chance missed.
Alex Baina has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Pedri. Decent chance! Baina plays it short. There's the header! Pedri. Pedri proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Rodri. Baina. Rodri. Biner. Llorente, and he whips it in.
Spain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's got away. De Paul. Out to the right. And here's McAllister. McAllister. Oh, good spread. Messi. And he cuts out the supply. Pedri. Aim forwards. Now it's Oyarzabal.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Danger averted for now.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Llorente. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Romero with the clearance. He's in space and looking for options.
Spain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Messi. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Llorente. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal! Rodri. Llorente. Showing good feet. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Climbs up big! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Kubasi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal played out towards the right wing. Played out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. That has been knocked clear.
Spain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Biner. Howson. Howson shifted upfield.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Just 5 minutes left. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Muscular approach does pay off here. Otamendi. De Paul, played out to the right. Oh, such a clever touch.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Yamal.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Romero cuts it out.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Grimaldo. And here's Oyarzabal. Grimaldo spread out to the left. Dani Olmo needs a quality cross. And here's Dani Olmo. Pedri, who does have an assist to his name. Pedri gets into a good position. Oh, what a climb! And they've got rid. Argentina can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Here's the chance to cross. Pedri. Lovely feet. Baina. Pedri. And here's Dani Olmo. Real chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Spain are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Spain complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
That's really well manoeuvred. Plays it across. It's a mighty effort! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Gonzalez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Dani Olmo into stoppage time. Very little left on it. Very much into the last knockings. Pedri. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And here's Alvarez. Gonzalez. Oh, good spread. This could be their final throw of the dice. Argentina cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. McAllister. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Dani Olmo. Now it's Pino. Now it's Dani Olmo. Oyarzabal. McAllister. Simeone. Acuna. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That's a little off target. Senesi. McAllister. Paredes. De Paul. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very